This is Crimson60620. Thank you for watching my video. Also, you can catch me on these social media platforms. And if you want to see some great art, this is Crimson60620. Thank you for watching my video. Also, you can catch me on these social media platforms. And if you want to see some great art, hit my DeviantArt page up. And finally, support my Patreon. Thanks. All right, guys. This is Crimson60620, and we are here a little bit earlier than normal. I had the day off. I was trying to take care of some things, and look what we have here. All right, so I think I'm kind of stepping on somebody's toes by doing this video, but they already had said that they weren't going to do the video. So that left it up to me. I actually watched this video, and it was enlightening of how... Okay, so tell you a little bit about me. I have some early videos on this channel when I'm not doing gaming directly, where I care about how, you know, the videos look. You can actually see some of my videos, which I've came up with bullet points. I'm not even gonna lie and say it was a script. I came up with bullet points about the things that I want to talk to, and I practiced those bullet points and actually start working with them. And the thing about it is, I went over those videos, try to get my thoughts together. Now I just fucking spitball it. All that being said, I've already went over some videos where I go back and think about the shit that I was saying while I was saying it. I was using PlayStation Share Factory and things of that nature. Fuck. I still use Playroom to record some videos, which I don't put on the PlayStation. Well, what I put on the PlayStation, I still do that. But I never actually, let me just pull this up. I've never actually I never actually went back and played devil's advocate to myself. That kind of shit sounds pretty, it's pretty weird. I'm just trying to change the filter. Sorry about that, guys. Close. Alright, so, and right now, because it's so late in the afternoon, but it's still fucking afternoon, I have some sun behind me washing out my blue screen because of shadows. Just learning how to work with technology. And I admit, I still have some shit that, like, shit that kind of goes haywire. I still have streaming issues. Maybe I need to get a better computer or at least a better graphics card. But I've never had this shit go wrong with me playing with technology. So, help me welcome you and everyone on this channel to your live applications officer, Mr. Deroy Crews, or Deroy Crews. While I try to fucking get all the stuff that I need together for the dregs. So I lost my fucking arm because I fucking died. Oh. Let's start.
Let's see what stupid Deroy Crews is talking about.
Alright, oh shit. Let's kind of do this better. Because this is actually going to work better so you guys can hear better audio. Sorry about this, guys. I forgot. And let's turn down Conan.
First, they took your family and your riches. Then they took your health and your pride. Finally, they left you to die.
All right.
What will you do, exile?
Thanks, Ashley. Thanks, Ashley. Yes, and Grand Ultimate, we about to do Brother Deroy. Alright, so like I said, I'm trying not to step over somebody's toes, but it was explicitly said that this was not going to be done today, so let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so let's get started. Oh, by the way, I've actually never really tried to do a video. No, I lied. I did try to do one of my videos on going to Anime Midwest and the shit. Like, it was new technology. It was a great video. It got me actually. A lot of people actually did it when I went to go pick up and I can't down them for it. But like, come on, dog. Like, what are you using to record this shit? But let's continue.
Here we go. I flipped it.
If I knew how to make videos.
I wanted to do this. Okay. They asked a question. Now, they want to know. Gay people want to ask questions.
Alright, so he's obviously using some type of capture thing where he's just trying to capture how he responded to a YouTube video on his phone. Like, quite frankly, I don't have the technology to do it, and I just wouldn't feel comfortable responding to a YouTube video on my phone because I know I have some shit that pops up on my phone, certain Facebook groups that I'm in that can get me banned from YouTube, and I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm part of certain groups, but yo, like, it'd be just my luck that one of the lifestyle groups that I'm in pops up while I'm actually recording a YouTube video. But that's just me. That's just me. But let's go ahead.
So, this is just a test. This is not a attack on the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, it's a test ride. You don't even know how to work your stuff.
Okay, so let's get into this shit. He is like yelling at himself. His motherfucker's yelling at himself. Now, granted, when Drag reviews the videos, he speeds them up. I'm not gonna speed him up because he's yelling at his own self about being motherfucking slow. And his replies are actually faster. This is hilarious. How is your replies to your own video even faster? That lets me know that if you were just talking off your head and you're just thinking, maybe motherfucker, you should pre-record these shit and just add it and review it and shit. Like, yeah. Proper preparation. Fuck it. Just be prepared. Practice makes perfect. But let's continue.
Oh, God.
This is not an attack Oh, wait a minute, I didn't even push record yet. Oh yeah, I did push record. Am I recording?
His setup is so bad. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. His setup is so bad that he didn't realize where he had all this stuff at. Speaking of stuff, I have to fucking build. Oh, shit. Let's see. I need to get some great ass armor with strength. So pull this over here. I'm sorry, guys. Playing little Conan. Armor. I need agility, strength. I need strength or survival. That's light. That's medium. Strength. Okay, yeah. Pashkinis, whatever the fuck. Alright, sorry, Mr. Deroy. Let's go. Alright. Thanks, guys. Thanks for that patience.
This is not an attack on the LGBTQ community. This video keeps popping up on my page, I guess because I've done videos on gay people,
Wait for it.
transgender people,
Wait for it.
ministry videos.
Yeah, whatever.
I listen to a lot of Crowder, a lot of Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro, dog. Get it right. He says his name all the time. That's how much of a narcissist he is. And, like, look at this shit. Look, can y'all see my mouse? Look, I'm almost tempted to actually bring up just his facial expressions. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to actually do that. I'm going to put Conan in the small window. Put Conan in the small window. Put this shit right here. This shit right here. Put that in a big window and actually stretch that to screen. Where is that transform command? Fit to screen. And actually put that. Sorry, guys. Just because this is just awesome. This is awesome. Of how he just is just getting in on himself. This is fucking awesome. And let's bring Conan up. There we go. And let's just make this a little bit bigger. Just a little bit bigger. I'm sorry, guys. Nothing goes on in this bottom part of his window. And we can just have that up right there. Thank you guys for your patience while I was actually redoing that. Alright. Look at his fucking
What's his
mannerisms.
name? Jesse Lee Peterson. I listen to a lot of people who get into it. Jordan Peterson? Is it Jordan Peterson?
Jordan Peterson, dude.
Jordan son. I listen to a lot of him.
Jordan Peterson.
Like, quite literally, this man. Okay, so effectively, Dragon Silvus has several different chew toys. One of his main chew toys is G-Man. We all know this. That's his main chew toy. Sometimes his chew toy needs a break, so he hops on other chew toys. This motherfucker right here. Let me see if you guys can actually see. Let me see. you can't see my cursor. Let me just change it just a little bit. Oh, you can see the cursor. Okay, cool. This motherfucker right here, hopped on the G-Man Defense Force. So, you hop on the G-Man Defense Force when it's not about you. Sometimes you get the blowback. And he got the blowback. Now his little feelings is hurt. So, leave him alone. He has his fucking breakdown. But let's listen to this motherfucker criticize himself while making fun of the mannerisms that somebody else's has. And you don't even address the problems that people have with you. You're just mad because they're picking on you. I welcome the trolls. I don't give a fuck because I like to fight back. Fuck. Make it personal. I don't give a fuck. I get as personal as you can get. So, let's continue.
And so I guess I get this mail on my page. If they go by this real fast, I'm gonna have to keep up with them. So here we go.
Alright, so he researches enough LGBTQ stuff. LGBTQ stuff. He researches a lot of shit that he doesn't agree with, so much so that YouTube pops it in his feed. Now, we know about the algorithm. You live and die by the algorithm. Here's the thing. Shit that I like to watch, my recommended videos aren't shit that I explicitly hate. And yeah, you can say that I'm in a bubble. Yeah, okay, so what? I go out of my way to look at content that may be against what I perceive as what I find acceptable. That's fine. But this man looks at this shit so much. They are giving him questions, like not hate-filled shit, benign shit. And it's just like, do you really realize this, dog? Like, what is going on with you, man? You realize it. You're feeding into this issue. But let's continue.
Sexuality a lifestyle. Why do you call it a lifestyle? Like choosing to wear a dress. He lives by the beach. That's his lifestyle. It's not really a lifestyle. It's just my life. Why is it that?
Okay. I'll answer that real quick. I don't see it as a lifestyle. I see it as a sexual preference. I don't see it as a lifestyle. I think what makes it a lifestyle is when you think you have to let everybody know that you're gay by your appearance, by your attitude. You walk into the room and you automatically act like the victim. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Then it's a lifestyle. When you feel like you need...
Okay, get to the point. But first of all, I will give him credit. That's the whole issue. It's a sexual preference. And I'm not going to be the idiot that says, well, they should just be what normal people are. First, as I've come to realize, there is no fucking normal. Secondly, you let everybody else know you straight. The fuck? Why does it matter? And I know this may sound backwards, but I don't care if another dude is gay. It doesn't bother me. First off, just selfish reasons, that means that, more women for me. Two, why does it matter? Dude, if they hitting on you, say, no, that's not about my life. Oh God, I stepped on the lead. But if they hitting on you, say no and leave it alone. And if they're aggressive and people that you don't find attractive, regardless of gender, are being a creep, that's a crime. if they're pursuing you, if you explicitly told somebody no, and they're, you know, quote unquote, getting in your face or harassing you or stalking you, then that's a fucking crime. But let's continue.
To flash yourself.
Ass.
Okay? And dare someone to say something about it. To me, that's when it's a lifestyle. Okay? When you automatically think that you can only get along with gay people.
Not either type. Don't flatter yourself.
Okay, so one, don't sit back and say that it's a lifestyle when you can only get along with gay people. Dog, no, stop it right there, because that's not what it is. Well, what your problem really is that you find acceptance for people that can fucking relate to you. It's motherfuckers like you that cause a community to be so insular, where they have to deal with outside pressures that they would fucking group together, even for people that they don't fucking like. Because it's motherfuckers like you that says, keep that shit to yourselves. What? Let's continue.
Why are you so...
I know that from my childhood up until today, that a lot of gay folks, and I had a lot of gay friends, yeah. I could argue with them, huh? I could argue with them. Really? You talk too
Really?
much, Mr. Deroy Crews, but I'll let that go. And I still have some gay friends.
This is why I love this video, because he is like literally saying some of it is parody. You gotta admit, some of the shit is parody. But quite literally, he realizes some of the shit that he says is just not even out of pocket. It's just fucking stupid. He realizes this shit, and it pisses him off because he's going back and watching his own videos finally. But let's continue.
Two things about gay people, and one about my gay friends. Two things about gay people is there's not enough of them around. Well, actually, that's three things, because number one, there's not enough of them around.
Why does he get up here and walk off on him and review his own video?
You know, it's not like there's these gay people out there waiting forever for somebody of the same sex to cross their path, and you know what I'm saying? No, they'll number two, go after straight people. Okay?
I'm just gonna stop him because he's not stopping himself in complaining about this. For one, yes, there is a small self-reporting amount of people that are homosexuals. Small. And I'm not saying that everybody is closeted, walking around pansexual and shit like that. But there is a small self-reporting of homosexuals. Sexuality is on the spectrum. You can't really get away from that. It is. That's what happens. And some people are further on one spectrum than another. It doesn't mean that you're less of a man or less of a woman or you're less of a person. It's just some people are on the spectrum. And the fact of the matter is, yes, I have seen, it was a controversy with like the makeup guy. He was like, I go after straight men all the time. There are men that turn him down, and then there are men that don't turn him down. Doesn't make them exactly straight, does it? Now, if homosexuality was more open, maybe the self-reporting may be higher. I don't know. I just can speak for myself. My problem isn't that I like men. think I like women a little bit too much. And that's not to make a dig at my own masculinity and things like that. No, I just really fucking love women. And somebody who really loves men that's a man, well, then more power to you. But I'm not going to stop you. Don't bother me none. That's why I've never made videos about the shit. Because it's not even my business to actually care about it. I'm not that way, dog. Go find you somebody. We can be cool. We can have a conversation. I just don't care. That's just not my thing. Just like if you don't want to hear about me like with a woman, that's cool. I'm not gonna take away your choice because I don't want you to take away my choice. That's how you treat people. That's the fucking shit that you just do. Like, whatever you like, cool. Just don't impose your will on somebody else. But you making a video about responses to people having, like, dude, come on. Something tells me you're a little bit closeted. And it's not the whole closeted about being, you know, homosexuals and stuff, even though some of the shit you say in this video and others are questionable. But something tells me that you're a little repressed about something and you mad somebody's living their best life. But let's continue.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? They even have videos on here where they actually go after straight people. And they talk about it in several videos. Okay? And this is not new to me. This is something that I experienced when I was a child. Okay? And I know a lot about homosexuals and children. Okay? Now, people want to cover this up and they want to think that you can separate these gay people, you can break them down and break them into a lot of different groups. And I don't agree with that. I really don't. I believe that all gay people have no problem trying to convert somebody that's straight into gayism.
So, stop with this bullshit conflation that people that are homosexuals like to touch kids. Stop with that shit. I used to go to church, and the pastor of the church, he was a pastor, and he liked to, the technical term is she was an adolescent, she was a teenager. But people that prey on other people, being an adult and an adult and a child, you're pieces of shit. That's gay, straight, asexual, whatever. People that want to prey on other people, even for non-sexual reasons, you're pieces of shit. That has nothing to do with your sexuality. It's about fucking power. When you think you have power over people, then you have a fucking issue where you think you want to abuse that power. It doesn't have to do with any orientation. By that case, half of the motherfuckers in the Bible, old man taking young wives. Stop with this shit. Stop it. Stop it with your bullshit. God damn. Let's continue.
They have no problem doing that. They're not sitting around knowing that they're a minority, knowing that most of the people in this society that they're in are not gay. They're not sitting around waiting for gay people to show up. So don't hand me that garbage about your type, because your type is anyone that will do any. Your type is anyone that will scratch that itch. Okay?
Alright, so let's address this bullshit. So, Deroy Crews, dog, let's just have this conversation with you right now. Willing adults can fuck with whoever they want to. Willing adults. Why is it a fucking problem with you? And just because... Okay, so I have to say, my realm of expertise in this doesn't extend to men. I can't say it does. I can only say my realm of expertise when dealing with people who prescribe to be straight have to do with women. They say they're straight, but let them get in a situation where enjoyment is being had, and I've seen some not so straight behavior. Now, would they day-to-day life, would they classify themselves as that? They may be. But are they less of a woman in my eyes? No. Just because they may, like, from time to time, like certain shit, it's okay. God damn. But it's about being willing. And the people that they're with, or those people, they're fucking willing. Stop trying to just predator garbage. But let's continue.
Okay? I've seen gay people sit there and talk about their type. Okay? All day. And then turn around and say to me, why are you wearing long pants? You know what I'm saying? Like I know. Okay? And I think when they are...
How do you know, Mr. Crews? How do you know? If you're not gay, how do you know? Maybe you'll get to that. But, I think that...
I need some
can't
bread,
disagree
so.
with the dude. He's pretty right on. He's slow at getting there, but he's right on.
You know, they're talking and they're like, oh, well,
God damn! This lets me know that even he knows how stupid he is sometimes. Because he just said it's like slow to get there, but at least he's right on. Like, dude, then you know you slow. That means you need to go redo your videos and realize what the fuck you're saying after you've actually recorded it. Now, not an excuse. I just put my shit on the internet while I'm fucking playing the game, man. I think you guys seen me do reviews where I'm not playing a game, where I'm just like, this actually slows my reaction time between playing the game and doing this, or just doing this versus just playing the game. Yeah, different. I just like fucking playing the game. While I'm like the genesis of me doing gaming. The genesis of me doing this is I watch YouTube videos while I game, and that's why I do it like this. That's why I have fun. But you, with this shit, lets me know that maybe you should actually rethink your life choices about how you do YouTube. At least to have a rough draft and then multiple drafts. But let's continue.
what makes you think I'm your type? Well, look here. What is your type? Okay? Alright? What is your type? I really don't believe, I believe natural straight women have initial preferences, and I believe men have more universal preferences, okay? Where we're not as particular to the point as women are about what is preference. But women are very tight about their preference. So I would expect, now I have to admit, I gotta give some credit to the gay women, or lesbians rather, because lesbian women usually would be very, very more, about their preference when it comes to who they hook up with. But men, like I said, you know what? They'll sit there and talk about their preference all day, and then they'll get.
Why did he walk away again?
And that quick, they want you to, they want to come at you. I know this. Okay.
So let's just talk about this whole situation. So we're gonna look at this. We're gonna say that one. Did he really just say no? Did he just say no true lesbian? Now I know he gets about, like, he will get into this later on in the video about how you know, a gay woman kind of was nice to him, and you know, it's a trap that men fall into because we feel if a woman's being nice to us, she want that meat, or she's being friendly because the way women are conditioned in society about them being nicer and friendlier and men all stoic and shit. Yeah, that's something that fucking happens, dog. So yeah, that don't mean she just want the meat, dog. Like that's not what that means. That just means that she may be like, you know, and I'm rambling because that's later on in the video. But also his whole thing about how men are not as picky, they'll take anything. I'm kinda picky. Physically not as picky as some men are. I have a rule, it's pretty disgusting rule anyway, but I'll say if I think coitus is possible, then we're good. And if I think it's not possible, then I may not want to. Shit. I still find some way to make it pleasurable if you're somebody that excites me mentally. So, that's just me. As I said, I'm different from a lot of guys. But this motherfucker thinks that all men are just one particular way. No, genius, that's not how this shit works. I'm sorry. You missed the Mr. Deroy, you missed it. Not all men are the same thing. But let's continue.
Okay.
And you're not God's gift to everybody. Like, how do I say this without being an ad hominem attack? Mr. Deroy Crews. Just because you're a man don't mean that just because you're a man doesn't mean another gay man is gonna come after you because you're a man. And you know, it's that I know you'll like to believe that, but even gay men have standards.
But, Cruz, you're sounding kind of homophobic, don't you think? Ain't that kind of homophobic to be worried about gay people coming after you? Then again, what if they come after you?
It's not homophobic, it's prideful, you motherfucking jackass. That's what it is. You're just being prideful. But let's continue.
Are you still homophobic?
If you got a preference, that's fine. Okay? But as far as how you present yourself to straight people, you just need to be careful. Like just the other day, I went to my friend's job and he was all upset and I was like, "What's up?" He's like, "Man, see that new girl working here? Well, it ain't a girl, man. It's, and I'm like, what are you talking about?" So he said, "Do me a favor," and I went over there to take her the keys and everything. And I mean, it looks like a female. But
this dehumanization of people, dude, you better than that. Or at least I would hope you'd be better than that. I don't know. But she presents herself as a woman. She presents herself as a woman. That she presents herself as a woman. Don't do this. Because if I was to say you present yourself like a fucking chocolate covered Oompa Loompa, you have a fucking issue. But let's continue.
After spending about 10 minutes watching him try to be a female, try to do all, try to walk right and try to act right and all that kind of stuff. Then I realized, okay, this thing almost had me fooled. But okay, yeah, that's a dude.
I know a lot of women who aren't uber feminine. And very frankly, I don't give a fuck. But why does it matter to you, Mr. Deroy Crews? Why does it matter? You was looking at them yams, man. You was looking at them yams. Even after your friend told you, hey, that may not be 100%, or that may not be anatomically completely a woman. Or maybe she was. Maybe she's already had the reassignment surgery. But you was looking hard at them yams. What was that question? I know that question was thinking in your mind, post-op or pre-op. Hey, as ContraPoint said, there are a lot of guys who hide what they truly are. And that's a question that they ContraPoint gets a lot. Straight guys being turned gay. Don't make me laugh. But let's continue.
That's a dude. And then, I was sharing a joke with him about, my Asian girl left me and went to Indonesia. And before I could finish the joke, he's all up in my face like, wait, you got a problem with sisters? And I'm thinking, I said, weren't you going to lunch or something? I just got out of his face as fast as I could because, brother, you ain't no sister. You ain't even a female. You know what I'm saying? I understand if you think you a female. But, you got to understand that, you have to understand that almost the majority of...
Mr. Crews, sounds like there's some holes in your story. You went all homophobic, okay?
The people in any place you go are going to see right through you. You have to understand that everybody ain't down with that. And it's very offensive to people. Like my friend, he was very, very offensive. I mean, he was very offended by, her doing this, or him doing this, or whatever that was.
Why are you offended? Quite literally, why are you offended? It's because you got close enough to want to be able to talk and get to know that person, and then bam, she had a package for you. You thought with your penis first and said, ooh, I want to stick my penis in that. And then you realize the mechanics of the situation may be a little bit different from what you actually thought at first. Wasn't a deal breaker for you, but may just be a little bit different. Is that what's going on? Why does it matter if somebody chooses to live their life the way they want to live it? We're not talking about how you live your life as a semi-illiterate hermit. Who am I to call somebody a hermit? But let's continue.
Okay? And I could tell you stories, man. But no, you need to watch yourself. And you need to quit thinking people owe you something. You need to quit thinking that you're not different than anybody, because you're super different. And it's offensive to people. It's offensive to the people that love you the most to see you live your life like that. Especially when it comes to preference. Especially when it comes to preference. You know what I mean? And that's how a lot of gay people get into trouble, because they're not, like I said, they're not sitting around waiting for straight, they're not sitting around waiting for gay people to show up. It just, especially the men. They're not waiting for straight people to show up. Okay? They're not waiting for gay people to show up. Okay? But if gay people show up, then it's all about, okay, let's get together and let's all be gay over here, and the next thing you know, you got other problems. Okay?
Wait, what? What? What the hell? Like, I lost it there. I lost what he said there. Like, somebody's offended because someone may be transgender. But people get offended because gay people don't wait for other gay people. They try to do straight people, and the straight people that he's never said that people force themselves on straight people, that homosexuals force themselves on heterosexual people, that they trick heterosexual people to be with the gay people. I'm confused. Like, how? If they know, if trust me, I know when I'm getting down to the business, I know what part is what. I know that crazy idea. Well, maybe because I like to do it with the lights on. I'm nasty that way. But crazy idea. Before I get intimate with somebody, I have a conversation with them. I learned about their past. I actually talk to them. Maybe crazy idea. Well, I am a saposexual, but still, I learn about them. I don't just hop into bed with people. We have a conversation at least. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. But let's continue.
Oh my God! Wait, are you two a couple?
Yes.
I thought you were brothers.
No.
Are you sure you're not?
God damn! What the hell?
Yeah.
Problem.
Okay.
Standards. First of all, everyone
Get it together.
Exactly.
has a type. You might not be their type. Don't flatter yourself. Why are you so worried about how I'm gonna have kids?
Why does it matter if I'm gonna have kids or not?
Technically, the world is overpopulated, and me not reproducing is helping you out.
So I don't have kids. I'm pretty sure I can figure it out. The world is overpopulated, and me not having kids is helping you out. That's a straw man. That really is. That's a
Straw
super
man.
duper straw man.
That's a straw.
You idiot! What you're doing is a straw man. It's actually building up a weak opponent so easily you can push the shit over. That's not what a straw man is. Now, you can say they had such an absurd argument that it's this point of ridiculousness, saying, well, I'm not having kids to help you out. You can say that they're appealing to emotions, like me not having kids helps your kids to actually live. You can say this shit. God, you can say this shit. But this is not a straw man. No matter how much time you say it in stereo. You fucking idiot. But let's continue.
But as far as having kids, yeah, the reason why people ask you that question is because they want to know if you're crazy enough to have kids.
What the
And then
fuck?
some think that, you know, you should have kids whether you're gay or straight because you should have kids. You know, especially if you're a female. Some people just think like, okay, I understand you're gay, but you can't go your whole life without having kids. Just because you're gay, that doesn't mean you don't want to have kids. But then when they find out that, yeah, I'm going to have kids, but I'm going to have kids with my girlfriend, which means that the child really isn't hers, it's some dude that I either slept with according to her consent, or we did some kind of planned Planned Parenthood, sperm tube thing.
Get to it.
In a lab, whatever, But
That's just
Wait
it's
for
still
it.
somebody
Wait
else's
for
kid,
it.
unless the kid is like modified DNA or animal DNA or something. It's somebody else's sperm.
All right, so let's tackle this shit because he's taking too long to get to the fucking point. First off, again, when it's talking about homosexual men, it's all about he demonizes it, shit like that. But when it's talking about homosexual women, then he has to find his way to insert his own fucking ego into it, because that's all this is a fucking ego drive that he has to say, hey, yeah, lesbians are cool because maybe they may be bisexual. Lesbians are cool. Yeah, you fucking idiot. What? Let's continue. No, fuck. Let's not continue. Thank you. Was that King Dragon? Thank you for subscribing. But, dude, stop this. Like, really, this is about your fucking ego. And we're going to get into your ego a little bit later. But let's continue, Mr. Crews.
Okay? And that is really, really...
I think he meant to say people donating their sperm. The guy has a...
Oh, low key, he's still associating homosexual relationships with bestiality. Did you guys catch that? He's like, the DNA comes from an animal or some shit. This gets you a nice fuck you. But let's continue.
donate a sperm.
Donate
Okay.
a sperm.
And so that's there's a word for that. But guy has to donate his sperm without having sex with the female, or either she has to consent to having sex with this male, both her and her girlfriend, and you'd be surprised how many of them do that. And that's how a woman gets pregnant when she's a lesbian.
Really an abomination. It really is.
All right, so the one thing that he goes back and picks up on is the fact that, yeah, sometimes lesbians have sex with dudes. What the fuck, dude? Like, for real? Like, for real? Really? Really? Is that what you own, man? If that's what you own, cool. If you want to say you like bisexual women, more power to you. Just don't get mad at the man, because the same token that you judge by is the one that you will be judged. I gotta admit, when I was immature, I was like, hey, why do I like bisexual women but think there's something wrong with men that are gay or bisexual? Then I realized it's both the fucking same thing. It's about whoever they're fucking attracted to. And I had to really think about that, like, does it really matter to me? And I was like, nope. Oh, yeah. So that little problem is gone. I don't give a fuck. Really, I don't. But for you to throw in this abomination when it comes to homosexual men, but really are fantasizing about two bisexual women, let you know where your mind is. But let's continue.
Why do you feel the need to ask who's the man and who's the woman in the relationship? Last I checked, we were both women. That's why we're together. We have lady birds. Why do you get offended?
I agree.
You don't even know what you agree
What
to.
was the question?
Exactly.
The
It
question was,
fucking exactly.
I
why
didn't
do you
catch the question.
feel
I messed up on the question. Let me go back.
That's why
Dumbass.
we're together. We have lady birds. Why do you get offended? The relationship. Last I checked, we were both women. That's why we're together. We have lady farts.
So
Why do
I
you
get the question.
Producing is helping you out. So I don't have kids. No, I'm pretty sure I can figure it out. Why do you feel the need to ask who's the man and who's the woman in the relationship? Last I checked, we were both women.
Well, most gay people role play that, and that is proof of the abomination right there.
What the hell? Most gay people role play, so that's proof of the abomination. You fucking idiot. Stop. Stop. Because here's the fucking thing. That is an antiquated question that a lot of people have. What it actually truly means when people say that, who's the dominant and who's the submissive in a relationship. Now, this is not talking about my friends that I know in the BDSM community. This is really who tells one party what to do and who listens to one party. Now, that is an antiquated question. Quite frankly, for me, I don't give a fuck. Really, I don't. I don't care. I don't care who's in... Okay, I lie. It doesn't matter who's a more dominant person in relationship with whoever I'm with, because I'm just going to do what I want. And that's not meaning that I'm going to do something that's going to actively hurt someone's feelings. No. I will take your suggestion into consideration, but I'm going to do what I want. And I dare you. I fucking dare you. When you have a relationship where people approach the relationship as equals versus dominant and submissive, a lot of times, yes, there are a lot of button heads, but when people know that, people come into a relationship where there is, mutual respect, mutual understanding, and two strong people that learn how to coexist, you kind of get a better relationship. And to be honest with you, I don't want anybody that I can run roughshod over. To be honest, I go where angels fear to tread. My intellectual, emotional, psychological journeys that I do, the concepts and things that I think about, the things that I read or enjoy, or some of the things that I question. I don't want a weak person next to me so I can tell what to do. That just lets me know how weak I am. I want somebody who can say, and this is a little bit off topic, but something tells me he wants somebody who's stupider than him or weaker than him to challenge me. Challenge and defiant are two different things. I don't want somebody who constantly says, no, I'm not listening to you. That's stupid. But somebody who challenges me. That's what the question of who's the man in the relationship and a woman in the relationship is. Who tells somebody what to do and who listens. But it is an antiquated question. Why do people ask that question? I don't fucking know. Maybe because people want weaker people. I don't know. I just couldn't take it. But let's continue.
Most gays role play. Okay? And when you role play...
Okay, most straight people role play too. It's just the nature of the, I would say beast, but dealing with the subject matter. It's just the nature of sexual fantasies. People fucking role play. Role play is fun. Role play definitely is fun. Even small role play is fun. I had to call my friend after this.
And when you role play, you prove that you want a male figure in your life. If you're a woman, and the other woman is like competing with that male figure. Okay? So, it's kind of ironic, because that is an embarrassment on your part, and proof of your part of the futility and the irony of being gay, because there is no such thing as the woman or the man in the relationship. If it is two women sleeping together, it is two women sleeping together. And I agree with you. If you can be gay without role playing, I advise you to do so. But when you role play, I think that's an well, if I say oxymoron, a lot of people would disagree with me because that's just a word. But that's I love that word. It's an oxymoron. It's
Something tells me he doesn't understand the concepts of either role play or oxymoron. Oxymoron is not a clean moron. That was stupid as fuck. But an oxymoron is two obviously conflicting ideas put together. Like sweet tragedy or smart Deroy. It just sounds good. The alliteration, would that be even alliteration of it? Oxymoron. I don't know. Maybe because it just has 3 syllables. He likes the word because it's a word that he can actually say that has, that's a multi-syllabic word. But, dude, like, this whole thing about him getting offended about a fucking role play has really touched a fucking nerve. And I don't even role play that much. But it's the fact that something tells me he has had very little non-vanilla relationships, where all he has had just straight vanilla sex. I'm sorry, like Deroy, I don't know how, but we're gonna have to introduce you to, like, for real role play. Not with me. Like, we may have to find somebody in your area to introduce you to fucking real role play. Hell, you may be old. You may be able to get a nurse and play role play with you. I'm bad. I'm sorry. I'm bad. I apologize. That's bad. But let's continue.
It's hypocritical when you role play. It's very, very, very hypocritical.
No, it's not hypocritical. It's actually exciting. Fuck. How is it hypocritical? You're playing a role, quite literally. It's role playing. It's playing a part where you act a certain way because of a role that you think that you're in. Quite literally, how is that hypocritical? Well, let's continue.
Okay? It's very hypocritical when you role play. Okay? I was just somewhere downtown, and I'm not making this up. I swear to God. I was downtown. This was like a couple days. Matter of fact, I think it was the day of the Gay Pride Parade. Yeah, because I did a video on that too. It was the day of the Gay Pride Parade, and
I need an improved blacksmith table.
There was these 2 ladies down there, and I don't know if they were together or what. Which the woman, the older woman she was pretty nice looking, but, and I was checking her out, but she was kind of older than me. And then I realized that, oh, she's with this.
Hold up. Dude, that is too much information.
Get to the point.
Get yourself together.
This girl here, and you can tell she's a girl and she's very pretty, but she was all dressed up, like a boy, the basketball pants, the snakes, her hair was cut lower than mine, and everything, but she's very pretty. But the funny thing was like, while
You bald. How the fuck her haircut lower than yours? You bald, motherfucker. You bald. Now, he did say she was pretty. Maybe she's one of those pretty people that had it. It can actually look good with motherfucking with they motherfucking haircut. Shit. Who was old girl who played in Walking Dead and she played in God damn it. Black Panther. Fuck, what is her name? She looks nice. Now, I'm a big fan of like longer hair women, but that woman looked nice. You know, some people can pull it off. I know I can't pull it off. I got the wrong shaped head. I need to keep hair. But, you know, yeah. But let's continue.
We were all talking because she was trying to find out the bus route because I guess the two girls, you know, they went to the parade and really didn't know their way back home or something, so we were helping them out. And I noticed how this girl, you know, that tries to look like a guy, but she's pretty enough where you can tell that's a girl, okay? She was like leaning on me and stuff, you know. She was like kind of like trying to like come over here.
Sure that wasn't wishful thinking? Sure that wasn't wishful thinking? Gay girl leaning on you. If you say so.
Here and, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, well, ain't that your girlfriend? Like, you know, I like the older woman. I think she's pretty hot. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you look like you trying to hold a conversation. You look like you trying to turn the conversation over here away from the conversation over here. I thought we was trying to get both of y'all on the same bus to go to the same place.
All right. So, again, when the shit is mentioned, like, I don't know if he can have a clue when it's motherfucking smacked upside his motherfucking head. First, every woman that's a lesbian has a secret bisexual fantasies that pertains to him or he can insert himself into. Hence why he was talking about the two different women. Go figure. Or he can't get a clue that somebody's just being fucking nice to you. Some people, you may be different on YouTube than you are in real life. You may actually be affable in fucking real life. You ever thought about that? And even she was leaning on you. Maybe she had feelings of her grandpa. Maybe she thought you was so non-threatening. She was so unattractive to you that she saw you as a grandpa. Albeit admittedly a short grandpa. But maybe he just thought, Grandpa! I'm an asshole. I'm sorry, I know. But let's continue.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's a lot of dipping and jiving and conniving and
The fuck?
being creepy and sneaky in the gay community. You know what I'm saying? And
okay, so first of all, no, there's not. Not as much as there used to be. Because a lot of the homosexual community were driven underground because people made them feel shameful for what they were doing and who they were. The fact of the matter is, dog, come on now. What are you taking cues from the 1970s? Even then it still was out. The fuck? Get off of your own ass. Whatever you fucking believe is the case is not always a fucking case. And I know what I just said, pot meet kettle, but goddamn, you act as if that maybe you know something that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know there's a lot of lines that sneak into the quote-unquote gay community. I don't know. You know, people are pretty open from what I see. You know, Maybe in your circles of the gay community, maybe. But you have to ask themselves. You have to ask yourself why people would feel like they need to hide it from you, or if they're not hiding it from you. How do you know they're hiding it? I don't know.
The fact that it is an abomination unto God, and it is not a lifestyle of nature. It is not a. It has no platform in human nature. Okay. It shows in how gay people act and how they do things, how they get along with people, and how they love their lovers, and all this stuff. It shows. It shows. Okay?
Okay, so he just said two things just does not make sense. That, and maybe they make sense to him, that homosexuals love their people around them, be it platonic or romantic, in different ways, which I've never seen it. But dude, come on. It's nature. People, if you're a mammal, you're fucking anything. Now, you do it to reproduce, but if you're a mammal, mammals tend to fuck everything. Especially our close genetic relatives. There's actually a thing where if, I think it's the bonobos, if they feel that shit is getting too crazy, the women of the tribe, or of the tribe of monkeys, or whatever the fuck they call, actually organize an orgy to mellow shit out. Quite literally. Like, they do that shit. And it's just fucking amazing. Amazing. It's like, no. Temper's getting too high. Let's have sex. Sex party. Boom. Sex party here. It's quite literally like they did it with bonobos, where they introduced currency to them, and like they came up with fucking prostitution and all this other good shit overnight. People, it's three biological needs: rest, food, and sex. There's three biological needs. Now there are other ones after that, but quite literally, Skinner, the guy who came up with the Skinner box, realized that his three primary biological needs: food, sex, and rest. That's it. All the rest of them are in a hierarchical scale. It's in a scale from the hierarchy in a hierarchy. But, off on a little tangent, I know, I'm sorry. But let's listen to him.
It shows. So, what was the question? If you are two females, then you need to be two females. If you're two guys, you need to be two guys. But let's get real.
That's why we're together. Heavenly first.
Why do you get offended when people ask if you're gay?
Why would you be offended that someone thinks you're gay? I don't get offended when people think I'm straight. I mean, I kind of do. There are worse things.
I don't get offended that if gay people think I'm gay. Because that might make them feel more comfortable around me. But yeah, if straight people think I'm gay, especially if women think I'm gay, women that I'm trying to talk.
I'm not gay, bro. I'm not gay. Bro, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay, bro. I'm not gay. I'm sorry. That's what came to my mind. The way he just said that bullshit. Secondly, again, he has to insert himself in the situation where he's like, no, man. No. Ladies, I'm not gay. I can sleep with you. I'm not gay. Let's continue.
Or something like that. Yeah, that would bother me. But But today, everybody's calling each other gay because if your pants are tight, then you're gay. If you're not wearing a bra, you must be gay. If you missing an earring, you must be gay. Or if your earrings
Cell phone in 5,
or pink, you must be gay.
4,
Everybody's calling everything gay.
3, 2,
Okay? I mean,
1.
I've been told 3 times that this shirt I'm wearing is gay. Okay? I got lighter shirts than this, baby. Okay? I got some shirts that I loaned to some women. Okay? Back.
Quite literally. Why? Why? With everybody saying that you're saying some homoerotic shit, would you say that I've been accused of being gay? Why? If you're so fucking sensitive about somebody saying that you're a homosexual, why the fuck would you give them more ammo? Why? Why? Like, I don't get it. Help me understand. Help me understand this bullshit. Why? Why? No, doesn't make sense. Does not fucking compute. Doesn't compute. I don't get it. God damn. Does not compute. And by the way, what is this? High school? You're gay. You're gay. No, you're gay. You're the fuck. Why does it fucking matter? I was working in retail, and somebody said one time that, you're gay. I fucking laughed at him because at the time my spouse was actually walking around the area. I laughed at him because they thought saying that I was gay was going to demand me or, make me whimper. I looked at him and I couldn't really laugh because I was in a retail setting, but that still doesn't make the fact that we gonna do this shit in the store. We're gonna do straight is a pejorative to say you're gay. Like I'm less of a fucking man. I'm not. And it makes me chuckle when someone says you're gay. It makes me chuckle. Because it fucking is the opposite of my problem. Well, not really a problem, but it's the opposite of what's going on. And the fact that you say that, you think it's gonna hurt my feelings. Aww. Do somebody need some more insults? Does somebody need to learn more insults? Aww. Cause that your gay shit was old in 8th grade. But you know what? The people that use it probably didn't graduate past 8th grade. But let's continue.
Back in the day, okay? But a lot of people, they're just calling everything gay, and I agree with you. That's wrong, okay? If a man want to wear pink shoes, which I wouldn't be caught dead with pink shoes on, but I do have friends who wear pink shoes. You know what I'm saying? God doesn't care if a man wears pink shoes. It is the lifestyle.
But God cares if a man dresses like a woman. Let's just sit with that. God doesn't care if a man wears pink shoes, but God cares if a man dresses like a woman or a woman dresses like a man. Yeah. But let's continue.
That God is angry at. He doesn't. It is the sexual.
Trying to eat.
You been eating all this
This
time?
guy talking this gay nonsense. I'm trying to eat. That's just gross, man. It's just gross.
Act, and I think too many gay people think that they themselves think that everything and everybody is gay. That's why they have such a hard time, because they don't understand. Unless you lay down in the bed with someone and you decide that this is who you are, then you're gay. But even if you lay down with somebody one time, that's not gay. That might be bisexual. Because of course you're going to do it again.
So he recognizes bisexuality. But I want to pause there for a second. Did he just tell on himself? Did he really just out himself? I mean, like, I'm just saying, dog. You quite literally just said that you're not gay if you've only done it once. But let's continue.
Okay, if you did it and you had a good time, you're gonna do it again. But in most cases, you know, it's not. You don't become gay because your pants are too tight or because your shoes are pink. Okay.
Right, you become gay because you're sexually attracted and actively attracted, and may, in some cases, like the same sex that you are. Now, I will say that there are people who choose to abstain from sex that may have a homosexual sexuality. But, like, come on, guy. Come on. You're so fucking close. You're so close to realizing that, hey, bisexuality is a thing. But let's continue.
Or because your blouse is too tight or anything like that, or because you like, now if a man likes women's clothes, come on, let's get real. But, I'm just saying,
What really makes a person gay is the fact that they want to flaunt it in front of other people. That's what really makes a person gay.
No, that what makes people open with their sexuality. But here's one thing, and this is just maybe me, like, not really understanding the whole issue behind this. Straight people flaunt their sexuality all the time. Quite literally, on this video, I've actually talked about me being straight and me liking women. But that's not a problem for you. The problem is, when a man says that they like women, that's a problem for you. Why, though? When a man says that they like other men, that's a problem for you. Why, though? Like, seriously, why is that a fucking problem for you? I don't get it. What part of the situation is, why is that the hill you want to fucking die on? Figuratively speaking, of course. Why? Let's continue.
The fact that they want everybody to know that they're gay. That's what makes them gay.
And quite literally, probably no more than 3 fucking minutes of your video time, you said that you wouldn't want women to think you gay. Think of you as gay. Quite literally. But it's a problem. Quite literally. You said that you wouldn't want somebody to think you gay. But for somebody to think somebody is homosexual straight, that's not a fucking problem? Come on, man. You see this hypocrisy. You have to. You're fucking swimming in it. You have to know this is hypocrisy. But let's continue.
Okay? Well, actually, there's 2 things that make people gay. The fact that you think that you need to get rid of your heterosexuality and come out as a decorated gay person. Okay? That's gay.
Wait, what? How do you become a decorated gay person? Is those the same? Are they the homosexual recruiters that you said about in your videos before? A decorated gay person. What the fuck are you talking about? Quite literally. I have to ask, what the fuck are you talking about? A decorated gay person. The fuck is wrong with you? But let's continue.
And then that you, well, that's saying two things in one. You're not sleeping with anyone heterosexual anymore, and you feel that everybody needs to know your sexual orientation with you in order to pass go, which is very ironic and very kind of nasty. But that's the problem with the whole gay thing right there, is that it's everybody's business, and it's not everybody's business. That's the problem. Okay? He didn't say that. I'm saying that.
So, I'm sorry. Maybe I missed this, but you felt it for everybody's business to know that you're straight. I'm gonna still keep coming back to this because it doesn't make sense at all that you are fucking having this issue where no, I'm straight. Motherfucker, what is your fucking problem? Why do you need for everybody to know that you're straight? What the fuck is the issue? Versus homosexuals don't need to let people know that they're gay. Pot? Hello, Mr. Pot. It's the kettle calling, saying that you're black. Well,
I think we make too big of a deal out of the word gay, and because of the gay community, because it's expanding like hotcakes, okay? Everything is becoming gay. Like, men don't even treat each other anymore. Like, I used to be able to hang out with my friends and we put our arm around each other, you know what I mean, and squeeze each other and put each other in a headlock and do this stuff. That better be your son if you're doing that, because
you still can do the shit. Nobody is saying that, except for the fact that it's toxic masculinity again. Personally, for you, it may be hard that all 5'1" of you that's trying to get somebody else in a headlock. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm 5'7" myself, so I mean, like, I don't know. I'm still an average height for a man, but still, god damn, you still can do this shit. It's when you linger on this shit, like your buddy G-Man, that it's a fucking problem. But let's continue.
Today, I remember at the basketball court, I used to get mad about it, but I remember we used to go out and play basketball. You remember I used to smack your boys on the butt and stuff like that? I used to tell them, smack me on my butt one more time and kick you. Alright.
He just thought about the shit that he said. When he heard the shit, he had to actually think about the shit.
No. I don't remember anybody smacking me on the butt. Okay?
He had to clean that shit up for real.
Chill out with the homoerotic stuff, man.
Son, don't be smacking me on my butt. I ain't no woman. I ain't your wife. Don't smack me on my butt. But I'm just saying. We used to do that back in the day, and these were the most straightest alpha males you ever want to meet.
Alright, first of all, that alpha male bullshit is a lie concocted by motherfuckers who can't stand on their own, so they need to enforce their will upon others. Secondly, if you're a beta male to an alpha, that means you are a fucking lieutenant. This is a shit that, like, I know science literacy is non-existent in the U.S. for the most part, but here's the term that they used to call betas before, it became fashionable to call them lieutenants. A fucking beta male in a group is a fucking lieutenant. Yes, you have the person that's high up, and then you have the fucking lieutenants. And then you have everybody else. Now, here's the problem. Most of the people that want to claim themselves alpha males are sad, small, insecure little pissants that they need to have sad, smaller, insecure little pissants beneath them. They're sycophants. Quite literally, the people that call themselves alphas, unironically, are sycophants that happen to have their turn in the sun. But let's fucking continue. Almost finished, guys. Almost
But
finished.
I bet you that them same people don't do it today, even if they were that age again. They're not going to do it today because somebody will kick them in the balls today because everybody's into this situation where, like, hold up, man. What did you mean when you slapped me on the butt? What did that mean? Like, hold up, man. Why you got your arm around me, man? Hold up, man.
Hey, why's your shirt look like the gay flag? I'm just throwing that in there. I'm just throwing that in there.
What do you
He's
mean
just
you
looking
like
for
my
an insult
shirt?
to himself.
Hold up, man. What do you mean you like my jacket? Hold up. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Where you going with this? You know what I'm saying? And we're all like that today because of what we have allowed to happen in our...
Alright, so I'm an asshole, and I kind of want this to actually go away. But this shit is really bothering me. Really, it's bothering me. So if you actually take a look at... Let me see if I can actually... I can't. Shit. So, his little icons around there. It's his Facebook Messenger. Leave his Facebook on. The fucking Gmail notification. The fucking security thing notification. Probably associated with that Gmail notification. If you're going to record on your phone, fucking clear this shit off. His YouTube notifications. Probably a notification that drag is after his ass again. And what is that extra? Hold on.
As far as putting these gays on a pedestal, okay.
I don't know what that one is. Maybe he has it on silent. Yeah. No. But, you know, it just bothers me. It's just one of the things that fucking bothers me. I'm sorry. It fucking bothered me, and, like, I had to stop and do that. Clear your alerts off of your phone if you're going to record on your phone. Damn it. Do that. Have some fucking professionalism. I know from the guy who names his show a half-ass show. I get it. With the title, Barely Legal. Fuck. Still, have some form of professionalism. But let's continue.
Into this phobia where we think everything pink is gay, everything tight is gay, everything pretty is gay. And that's just not the case. So I agree with him to a certain extent.
Does it feel to be accurately represented in...
Alright, so here's the thing. And there was a movement in the African American community to say, like, real men wear pink, and a lot of the rappers, and it spread from there. But in reality, yeah, we kind of coded pink girl, blue or light blue boy, and it was a product of, you know, ironically, the toy owl. But here's the thing, and this is kind of, you can find me wearing like red or dark blue or shit like that. It's because I just like the fucking colors. Pink has never been a color that has set well on me. But okay, I give you that. Now the tight pants or things of that nature, that's a little bit different, Deroy, because that was a sign of androgyny. It's a sign that of being androgynous from the early 70s and late 70s and early 80s about tight clothes. And, you know, the thing about it is, okay, it's a style, it's a shorthand that people associate. It's actually a prejudice that people associated with being quote-unquote gay from the style that was prevalent in a time where the homosexual quote-unquote agenda seemed to rise to prominence. But it's just a fucking style. Get over it. Now, we do see Jesus is Lord. You are a beta. I did a video on betas and alphas too. And I actually had to research and science that it was really about a misunderstanding of wolf packs. But if you want to challenge me on that, dog, my debate window is always open on Sundays, and I will get that conversation set up for you. And hell, maybe a day that's different than Sundays. But let's continue.
Everything. Every single show and film ever. Why?
Well, you know what? This is bothering me. Like, why the fuck does your audio sound so fucked up, dude? I'm glad this is a software test. Maybe you can actually do it a little bit better next time. But let's continue.
Is your definition of diversity a gay white man?
I can't think of anyone who reminds me of me. The most that I had was Buffy. And she was straight.
The only movie might be the closest representation of a young gay Asian.
Why is it that you have such a large dating pool?
Alright, so let's just address the whole representation thing. Now, it is a video of, I believe, is her name Cat Black, which is a transgender young lady who did say that, you know, left tube so white, and the whole left tube thing about representation, that's a video for another time, but I can see the whole question about representation, about how it didn't be until they started seeing shows where most of the representation that you would actually see in some shows were homosexual white men. It was not as palatable until you saw that, like the Will and Grace and the other shows. But that's a different situation, and I'm glad that he stayed out of it, because somebody that has the grace of a sledgehammer shouldn't be talking about something that takes the precision of a scalpel. I understand that whole bit about representation, just on the aspect of being an African American that games and streams and talks about political stuff is not much from a left-leaning, not just all about black people issues, but just from issues where we all should fucking stick together and we should all motherfucking help each other. It's kind of a niche audience, so I get the whole thing, and quite frankly, I'm glad he skipped that question. He probably didn't even hear it because well, one, he's stupid, and two, he probably wouldn't know what to say behind it. But let's continue.
Still a really high divorce rate. Well, because it's real marriage. Because it's heterosexual. Why do you have to call it a gay wedding?
I agree with him there. I mean, now back in the day, I don't care what Aaron Raw thinks, okay? Back in the day, Christians did better at marriage and long-lasting marriages. And
Why are you bringing up Aaron Raw when you're talking about gays? He ain't gay. Is he gay? I don't think he's gay.
Fuck it, I couldn't wait. Stop the low-key throwing dirt on somebody that you know isn't gay. Stop that, motherfucker. Please stop that. But let's let himself continue, please.
Okay.
they had less divorce back in the day. Like my grandmother didn't divorce. Like, well, wait a minute, she's married twice before. But she was married to my granddad for a long time, you know, a long time. And, you know, I mean, I'm just saying, people were married much longer back in the day.
Did he not realize what the fuck he just said? I'm sorry. People didn't get divorced. My grandma didn't get divorced, but she was married twice before. Then motherfucker, she got divorced. Unless she killed her husbands, or they died, or she had the shit annulled. In other words, they still motherfucking ended the marriage. Am I the only one that fucking caught that? Did he? He actually caught it himself, but he still kept going with the fucking point because he had to be fucking right. Oh my god. The stupidity fucking hurts. But let's continue.
Okay, they were married much longer. Way longer. Okay? And I agree. We should be doing better than homosexuals. I agree. We should be doing better. It's ridiculous for Christians to be getting just as many divorces as everybody else.
I agree.
I agree. And you don't need, in 2-3 times, once you get to the fourth marriage, you need to ask yourself some questions. I mean, you really need, matter of fact, on the third marriage, you need to ask yourself some questions.
The fuck? On the third marriage, you have to ask yourself some questions? Maybe marriage isn't for you. Maybe, ethical non-monogamy, polyamory is good for you. Maybe you just don't like the people that you're trying to marry. Maybe you don't like the gender of the people that you're trying to marry. You're just trying to cope or pretend. But what these people who say marriage in the 60s and 70s were, they stayed together longer. That wasn't out of choice, motherfucker. That's because divorce was harder. And you know what? They wanted to keep women in a fucking place, so they wouldn't let them have financial security or stability of them own, of themselves. They didn't want them to have financial security or stability in and of themselves. So they used to actually limit women's choices. But when it became unfeasible to just have a woman depend on a man and more perceived financial instability was going to be able to be had by women, then yeah, the divorce rate spiked up. When I say perceived, it was right around the time where money got into politics and the politicians started fucking people over for campaign donations. But, that's a different story for another time that I've talked about before. We're going to leave that alone for right now. But divorce was just harder to get when it became no-fault divorce or, non-horrific, tragic divorce. Of course, more people were able to fucking do it, so they did. Let's continue.
It's a wedding. It's just a wedding. It's just so you can charge us more. If two black people
As far as gay weddings go, if you just are getting married and everybody's gay, then that's fine. But I can understand where, if your family and best friends are the only people coming to the wedding, then yes, it's just a wedding. But if you're inviting people that don't know you to your wedding, you need to warn them that it's a gay wedding. Or somebody does. Okay? In most cases, though, they kind of figured that out before they got there.
How do they not know that it's a gay wedding if you're saying, this is not an episode of Arthur? Quite literally, hey, who are you marrying? My girlfriend is if you're a woman, or my boyfriend if you're a man. I don't think they think you're speaking hyperbolically. And then why would you invite people to your wedding that don't know you? This isn't a 90s sitcom, people. You don't just say, hey, my best friend from college, come to my wedding, and they not meet your fiance. The fuck? This isn't the 90s sitcoms. But let's continue.
That was very good, Mr. Crews. That was very good. I was going to cut in there and correct you. You did a good job here.
Would you call it a black wedding? Why do you try to set us up with the very next gay person you see?
I'm trying to set you up with the other straight guy I know.
We have Tinder right
What ignorant shit are you
wouldn't
about
hook
to
a
say?
homosexual up with anybody. I mean, if a homosexual came up to me, even my own daughter, and said to me, "Hey, Dad, I'm looking for a new girlfriend. You got any ideas?" Yeah, Jesus. Get saved, repent.
Jesus wasn't gay. What do you mean, Jesus?
The fuck?
He wasn't gay?
The fuck?
Dude,
The fuck?
I think what you mean is,
Whoo! The fuck?
I'll let you say it the way you say it.
Okay? That's what I would say. I'm not hooking you up with nobody. You better do your own homework. You better get out there and do that yourself. I'm not doing that for you. Okay? So, it sounds...
But wait, if Jesus wasn't gay, what do you mean Jesus?
He forgot what he low-key forgot what he said. He low-key forgot what he said. Okay. So first, I have a 12-year-old daughter. For one, even if she was adult, I would not give her dating advice. Because, not gonna lie, just not gonna lie, that shit is creepy as fuck. If she's asking me to hook her up with somebody I know, because it's a fucking 25-year age difference between the two of us. So, no, not going to. Not going to actively play matchmaker for my daughter. If I had a son that was looking for a woman, I would not actively play matchmaker for my son. Now, if it was a person that I knew that, even still, I wouldn't want my friends to actively try to hook up with my children. No, that shit is fucking creepy. What the fuck would y'all be talking about? Exactly. No, that's fucking. Well, you just need to get Jesus. No, motherfucker, you need to stay away from me with your predatory ass. Let's continue.
Oh, I know what you mean. You mean that you have to be saved and get right with God. Okay, and then you won't need to worry about being gay. You won't need to worry about who your next gay lover is. I got that.
Sounds like to me from this video that gays have more problems with people of the secular world than they do Christians. And it tells me also that people trying to help gay people do more damage trying to help them instead of letting them be the way they are. And I've always said this in my videos. I know, like, atheists, they want to argue with me about what my opinions are about gays and all this stuff. But gay people don't care what my opinions are, and they're not offended by my opinions as much as...
Correction. Gay people do care what your opinions are. But without the people, the activists in them, they don't make a big deal about what you... They don't make a big deal about how you feel about them unless you say it to their face.
Alright, so, you fucking moron, because fucking secular people don't give a shit about what two grown consenting adults do. It's this whole Judeo-Christian bullshit that so many people live in their fucking subconscious that they say, ugh, nasty, ugh, I don't like it, so you must be doing something fucking wrong, because they were taught by a fucking book filled with misogyny and genocidal tendencies that they get to other people. We come up in a culture where that shit is prevalent. No matter how much you try to break away from the fucking religion, that shit is prevalent, and it has been beaten down into people past the religious mindset. And motherfuckers like you. It's not your opinion that they don't give a fuck about. It's when you try to legislate them out of fucking existence or out of their fucking happiness. But if somebody told you you couldn't drink from a fucking water fountain, you would have a fucking issue. All because something you couldn't control. Like your skin tone. But maybe, you know what? Maybe you are one of those Uncle Ruckus motherfuckers who probably wouldn't give a fuck about that because you would think it is right in their place. Let this fool finish.
Okay? It's the activists that look for you to say something, try to get you to say something. Okay? That's, you know, that's what's going on.
People that ain't even gay are.
Alright, I think I got everything that I need.
You know what I'm saying?
I need to fucking...
And that's the thing that really gets me, like, people that are not gay are not offended by people that are gay are not offended by people that are not gay.
People that are gay are not as offended by people. Wait a minute. People that are not gay are not.
You can do it. Come on. Clean it up.
People that are gay are not as offended at people that are not gay as those that are activists for gay rights and that, and atheists and different ones like that. They're the ones that look for any indication. Like, gay people go to see people make fun of gay people. They'll watch Kevin Hart make fun of gay people. They'll watch Cat Williams make fun of gay people. They'll go see live comedians watch people make fun of gay people. Okay? But
mind you, this motherfucker, okay, so I'm convinced that he doesn't know shit about what he says or talks about, because I remember Kevin Hart lost hosting the Oscars for some homosexual, some homophobic shit that he said about homosexuals fucking years back. He lost the motherfucking position for that shit. It's not fucking okay. And culture has actually moved to a point where it's not fucking okay, dude. I think you need to really fucking understand that. But maybe you are stuck a decade or so behind. You'll fit right in with G-Man, who you staunchly defend, because he's stuck 2 decades behind. God damn, like, for real? But let's continue.
some people that ain't even gay are out there just looking for you to say something, anything relating to gay, so they can just, like, you know, flip the cord, you know, just go off, okay? Whereas the actual homosexual himself or herself is not making as big of a deal out of it as these trolls are. That's what you're trying to say.
You know what? For somebody who actually has a child that is homosexual, you kind of don't get the point of why people who are not homosexuals would defend people who are. They do actually fucking care that they're talked about or persecuted. They do. It does fucking matter to them. Just because you don't fucking hear about it, that's because they don't want to talk to your ignorant ass. That's because they've already just, they don't want to talk to you, man. Really. But people who opinion they care about, people who actually would listen to them, they talk to them all the time about the ignorant shit people like you actually say. Come on, man. And you know what? I want to go back and correct something. Maybe your acceptance with lesbian women may have something to do with the fact that you have a lesbian daughter. So you're a little bit more tolerant with that. Maybe you need to extend that tolerance to everybody else. Ignorant. But let's continue.
even if you bring up the discussion in most cases, unless you say some really crude, rude stuff. But it's people who try to sit there and treat them like they're victims all the time, okay? And treat them like they're special all the time, and treat them like they know them. The only way you can know them is if you're really gay yourself. So you're not part of that culture.
Yo motherfucking ass have no empathy, do you? You really don't have empathy. Like, goddamn. I was just giving you fucking praise for like saying maybe you understand them because maybe you understand these people because you fucking have a daughter that's not heterosexual. But you just had to fucking take it back, didn't you? You just had to fucking take it back with this bullshit. And you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for thinking you were somewhat fucking human. My fault. But let's continue.
So what do you know? Leave them alone. It is what it is, okay? You make things worse by trying to come in there and be an activist, by trying to come in there and be a protector, by trying to come in there and act like you understand how they feel. You don't know squat. Okay, you ain't gay, so you don't know. Okay, you just don't know.
Why didn't you put your hit?
So
That's the
let me finish this.
Take into account.
That's the unprofessional shit that I'm talking about. I'm thinking it was me, but it was his ass. The fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god. But let's continue.
The percentage of women that are interested in women, and then those percentage of women who I'm attracted to, and then those percentage of women who are attracted to me, and then those percentage of women that, you know, I have chemistry with, and that our personalities line up, and that's like 3 women, maybe.
Mr. Crews and
All right, people.
You still talking?
Deroy Crews, your life applications officer.
Now you say you're a life applications officer.
I thought that video was kind of dumb, but it did make me think a little bit. And I'm glad I answered their questions. And I know that the atheist / gay haters here on YouTube are going to hate me for this video. But it's always there. It's always there. You know, every time I'm strolling, you know, for something, it's there. So I decided.
Wow. Let you know what his watch history suggests. Oh God. Oh fucking God. Like for real. At least he can look up the bisexual spectrum. Give him an idea of what it really is. Yay, maybe he'll learn something from this. Fuck. How long have I been streaming? I've done this video because I know others weren't going to do this video. So I kind of did this. I have one other video that I want to do that I was supposed to do long ago, but I just couldn't muster up enough passion to fucking care about old disgruntled man, but I guess I do now. A fire has been lit, and I guess because I had the day off, I fucking did it. So let's let him finish talking himself out.
Answer it. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.
Just a couple of things here.
Oh God.
I find it very offensive that Mr. Crews seems to think that my shirt is gay, because it's not. And as far as the girl, number 2, leaning against him down at the bus stop, I think what he meant to say was was getting too close to him and trying to have a personal conversation with him that had nothing to do with what they was talking about, what the others was talking about and he thought that was kind of like hypocritically heterosexual.
The fuck? There are people that are bisexual. And don't fall into the trap that a lot of men do, thinks that because a woman is nice with you, that means she wants to fucking screw you. I'm sorry, my dude. That's not always the fucking case. Now, if she did, so what? Did you get the number? Did you get the number? Did you get the number? You didn't get the number? You didn't try to find out? Are you one of those guys? Are you a fucking incel? Are you an incel that kind of gets scared of women in public? Talk all this shit about how he's God's gift to women and like, but he gets scared of them in public. I think he may be. He has short man syndrome, probably so. But let's let him finish talking it out. I'm gonna try not to stop him for the next 42 seconds, but let him go.
In his opinion, I think what he was saying that was kind of like bisexual for her to do that. And last but not least, I hope you understand that this is a test. We're using this video to test Mr. Crews' ability to use this type of software. In order for him to advance in this, he will have to really play around with it for a while and learn how to use it. So I am Deroy Crews II, your life applications officer. Thank you for watching, and more to come soon. God bless.
Oh no. No. See, this is my history. You get some, well, him because I just watched him, some Minority Report, some more news, Hugo and Jake. I got fucking Neebs Gaming for Conan Exiles is fucking awesome. I'm just gonna put that right there. You know, this is fucking awesome. But yeah, no. Let's wrap this up, shall we? Let's turn video off. Let's actually pull this up. Alright, so moral of the story, guys. Moral of the story is that one, if you notice, he tried to hide it between, oh, this is a test, this is a test, and like whatever you think it is, like, this is a test. No, motherfucker, you didn't test out if this was good or bad. You were testing out the fucking software. So don't try to hide behind that bullshit of, oh, it's just for jokes or it's just for fun, it's just for entertainment. No, motherfucker, you was dead serious with all the bullshit you was actually spewing in this motherfucking video. You were. That's the problem. And people saw that shit. People actually saw you being a fucking asshole. And it's cool. It's cool if you want to be an asshole. It's great. Just claim that shit. Now, I probably will go on a little bit later, guys. Or if not, a long stream tomorrow morning or some shit like that. Yeah. Dude, like, I want to actually thank the person who normally reviews this fucker. Left this one on a cutting room table because of reasons. Mr. Crews hid behind, this is a test. I'm not that motherfucking charitable. I am that asshole. And I will get in that. I will come down on his neck. Fuck. I will not be as... Fuck, I can't say that. I will be as gentle. Nothing protects you. Okay, that sounds vaguely like he won't take it the wrong way. But this is Crimson, your big busted anime artist. I don't know. You know. I'm done, guys. Thanks for watching. Like the fucking channel, subscribe, share the fucking video, and all that other good shit. Peace.